All right, Algebra 1B students, welcome to part 1 of lesson 11.3. We are going to start actually dividing polynomials. So instead of just leaving them in some sort of unsimplified rational expression, we're actually going to start dividing them in the same way that we actually divide numbers. Now, we are going to start today by just dividing every term of a polynomial by some monomial, meaning just one term. And the key today is to simplify each term as we have been all along, by canceling what we can, canceling numbers, canceling variables, subtracting exponents, and things like that. Okay? So what this is going to look like is you're going to be given some kind of polynomial. In this case, 9x to the third minus 6x squared plus 15x. They're asking us to divide that all by 3x squared. Now, as a reminder, if I put both of these over 1 and over 1, I am really multiplying by the reciprocal of this fraction here. So I can change this to be 9x to the third minus 6x squared plus 15x multiplied by 1 over 3x squared. Okay? And your book, in this case, instead of putting the 3x squared on the bottom, you can certainly do that and then factor out what you can. But they want an answer that is a polynomial. So they want us to distribute all of this stuff to each of these three pieces in the polynomial. Okay? So they want us to multiply 9x to the third, basically divide that by 3x squared, right? Because it's like 9x to the third over 1. So now it's 9x to the third on the top, 3x squared on the bottom. In the same way, this is now 6x squared on the top and 3x squared on the bottom. And then 15x on the top and 3x squared on the bottom. So all I'm doing here is putting this monomial 3x squared underneath each of my three pieces. And now I am going to simplify. I'm going to cancel what I can and end up with hopefully a relatively simple polynomial. At least most of the terms should be pretty simple here. In this first term, this first chunk, I see a 9 on the top and a 3 on the bottom. 9 divided by 3 is 3. So I can divide the numbers. Okay? And then x to the third divided by x squared. When we divide exponents, remember, we subtract them. So 3x is on the top, 2 on the bottom leaves me with a positive 1 in the x. So I can do 3x to the 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. So I divide the numbers, I subtract the exponents, and I have 3x to the first, or just 3x. My second piece right here, I see a 6 on the top, a 3 on the bottom. 6 divided by 3 is 2. And I see x squared on the top, and I see x squared on the bottom. Those can cancel each other out, and it is simply 2. Because 2 minus 2 is nothing. No more x's there. I have canceled them out because they're on the top and bottom of a fraction. And then at the end here, I see a 15 on the top. I see a 3 on the bottom. 15 divided by 3 is 5. But now here's where things get a little bit different. In this last term, I have 1x on the top, and I have 2 x's on the bottom, right? This is like x times x down here. So I can certainly cancel this x with one of those 2 x's, but notice I still have one on the bottom of my fraction. Okay, because I had 2 on the bottom, only 1 on the top. When I have more x's or more variables on the bottom than I do on the top, I'm going to end with a fraction in my polynomial, 5 over an x. Remember, I canceled the 3 by dividing, and I canceled one of these x's with the top one, but I still have one on the bottom. Okay? So my final answer is 3x minus 2 plus this fraction 5 over x, because that's what I get when I simplify that last chunk. Okay? So really this is just the distributive property, basically distributing that 3x squared underneath each of these three pieces, and then simplifying. Okay? I would like you to try, I would like you to try letter B here. Letter B. So don't worry about letter C, don't worry about letter A, but I would like you to try letter B. 5b to the fourth minus 15b squared plus 1. All of that divided by 5b to the third. Pause the video, take a look at letter B here, and then come on back, I'll show you what we should get. Alright, when I divide the first piece, 5b to the fourth divided by 5b to the third is just 1b, or just b. And then I have a minus sign, and I'll have a 3, 15 divided by 5. And then I have b squared divided by b to the third. Now there I should have more b's on the bottom, so I will do 3 over a b. And then at the end, I have 1 divided by 5b to the third, and I actually can't simplify that at all. So this is my final answer. 1b, or just b, minus 3 over b plus 1 over 5b to the third. Okay. If you wanted to try letter A, that's another good one to try. You should get 2a plus 5 plus 3 over 2a. You want to try that one. Good one to try. Match up. Try to get letter A to equal that stuff there. And once you have that, you should be prepared for your practice problem set. If you have questions about dividing by a monomial, basically distributing that division to each piece of the polynomial, please make a note to ask me in class tomorrow. Otherwise, that's all I have for you. Have a wonderful night.